My name is Terada, and I'm gay. All I want to do with my life is show people God's love, and if I can do that by sharing my story, then I'm going to share it. This story is how God transformed the very last thing I wanted to do with my life into the very first thing that I want to do with it. Usually, we don't see why or what God is doing until He finishes a great work in our lives. I never thought it would be possible for God to want me to come out to my family and friends, but then I learned that He never saw it as coming out of the closet, but coming out of the darkness. And my story does involve a lot of darkness. There was a time when I thought there just wasn't enough love in the world for someone like me. There was a time when I thought there was no room for me at the table. I thought there was no room for me anywhere. My most important task in life was either to change what I never chose or hide in the darkness forever. But darkness doesn't cast out darkness, and no one ever found freedom in the facade of perfection. True freedom is the ability to embrace in every moment and every decision the entirety of your humanity. This is the story of how God cast out my darkness with light, how He cast out my fear with His love, and how His truth set me free. Love is truth. And the truth is that I am gay and I am also a beloved child of the Most High. Nothing and no one can change either of those vital parts of what make me, me. I never thought it would be possible to say that, but here I am. It isn't simple or easy, but I've come to learn that if you want people to identify with or understand a difficult concept, you have to tell a story about it. We need to tell our stories to each other and reconcile the darkest and deepest parts of our lives with the fact that God loves all of us. Right? I believe that. So I wrote my story down. Everything. My story of darkness and shame turned to light and freedom as a testament that God has not forsaken us on this matter. Rather, He is speaking to us through the lives of His beloved children who live into the fact that the hope of Jesus is not limited by race, gender, class, or even sexuality. So if there's anyone out there who's willing to venture down this uncharted path of tension between love and hate and guilt and grace, if there's anyone who believes there's a better way to navigate our differences so as to bring a human factor into play, then you are who this story is written for. Come and see. Let's partner with the author of our lives by listening and sharing our stories. Let's partner with our Creator and set the captives free.